How's it, everybody? I just wanted to share some stuff I've observed that is president related. Starting with the sign language at Madiba's funeral. Have a look at this.
This is an amazing thing. As I'm sure you know, there was a big memorial service for the great Nelson Mandela yesterday in South Africa. Many prominent leaders from around the world, including President Obama, showed up to pay tribute. And as is often the case with a big event, they had a sign language interpreter on hand to translate for the hearing impaired. And the only problem was the movements the guy who was translating was making with his hands made no sense. Even if you don't know sign language, if you watch this, you can tell he only has like 3 or 4 moves that he repeats over and over here. Okay, that's it. That's him. And you see, he looks like a backup dancer for a singer we cannot see or hear. Almost immediately, viewers who actually do know sign language started calling him out online, and then video popped up today of the guy interpreting or doing whatever it was he was doing at other events too. So he's done this before. Now, I would love to know what this guy's story is. I mean, was this a prank? Is he a scam artist? Is he just very, very bad at his job? So we brought in a real sign language interpreter. Justin, where's Justin? Justin, come on in here. This is Justin. Hi, Justin. How long have you been a sign language interpreter?
About 5 years professionally.
5 years, and you've done this for us at some of our concerts outside.
Yeah, Hanson were here. I did it for Hanson.
Oh yeah. Does Hanson have an inordinate number of hearing impaired fans?
Just one.
Just one. Oh. And is that a compliment for a band?
Yes, actually, it is.
No, it is not. All right, so let's watch this guy and tell us what he seems to be signing, if anything at all. Okay.
Sure.
All right. I'll be quiet. You roll it.
I support basic salutations here, salutations. Inside, joining in this week's cigarette, inside to prove, and on, to support, I would please to say, from me to you. Talking to you so far.
Is he even attempting to make sense?
It's complete gibberish.
And, okay, all right, well, we have one more.
We applaud you and thank you for that.
Hello, welcome so far. Well, cigarette join. Bringing in different to you. A circle. And I would like to pray this offering. Basically, this is fun. All of these balls to prove this is good. I'm sorry.
Oh, at least he knew he was sorry. So, in your opinion, does this guy know sign language at all?
No, not at all.
Well, on the bright side, he could have a promising career as a first base coach.
Maybe so.
Yeah, and then we have our previous presidents.
And yet, so much money is being poured into South Africa and trying to eradicate and deal with the HIV/AIDS problem, and yet so many people are dying. It's basically made almost no difference whatsoever, all this help that's coming in. And I'm going to have to go back to an unpleasant part of your past in which you were accused of rape. You were on trial. You were eventually acquitted. But some of the things you said were pretty incredible. You said that you didn't have a condom, but that you showered after sex. I mean, what kind of message is that? What is that saying, A, to women, and B, to young people about the spread of AIDS?
What people have missed on this issue is that I did not make a statement, just woke up in the morning and made a statement. I was in court, the prosecution, very systematically asking a question after question. What happened after this one? What then happened? What then happened? So the shower was part of a series of answers to specific questions.
And then we have our current president.
Prior to the unrest, the sum total of the reports, as I was saying, were around this mobilization. Some of it will be MKMVA are getting together, they are mobilizing, I'm happy with this or that, and sometimes it will be the truck drivers have blocked this road and all that. So none of what finally eventuated was ever pinpointed, that this is what is planned. And I guess you could say intelligence failure, security gathering failure. Should it have been known? Yes. Could it have been prevented? I guess that's one of the things that we will need to deal with. So much of what finally happened, we were not fully forewarned about it. We have been very clear and unequivocal that we do take, as a government, responsibility, and to the extent that people want to split it all up, we would say, yes, we do take responsibility, without even mincing our words, without even seeking to hide from it, because there were lapses. There were lapses along the way, which we have recognized. And yes, as Commander-in-Chief, yes, I do take responsibility.
Yeah, and also
We have demonstrated that we will not stand by for wrongdoing, no matter who is involved. We will not protect any ANC leader, public representative or member who faces charges of corruption or other serious offences. The law must take its course and justice must be done.
you see that, and you see what the reality is on the ground. I'm not trying to tell people what to think, but well, there it is.